Welcome to Firearms of America. Today on this beautiful rainy day, I am in one of my favorite places here in Fort Myers, Florida. Shooters. So today, as you guys can see, I have this little Beretta 85fs with a really cool name, Cheetah. Let's put a few rounds through it and see how it handles. Of course, the first thing, touching a gun, the grip feels very good in my hands. I mean, I absolutely love it. The grip feels really good. And I do like these serrations here that are going. It actually helps with the grip. Now, this particular one is chambered in 380 auto, and I know there are a lot of arguments online whenever it comes to 380 auto. Not a lot of people are, well, a lot of people are impressed with it. Don't get me wrong, but there are of course some that are not a fan, and that's alright. I understand. I personally do like it. 380 auto, it allows for compact guns to be even more compact and still have some decent amount of punch to them. Now the magazine itself here, this is a standard Beretta magazine. It does feel really good. It's not one of those weird magazines that you get in a brand new gun that you immediately want to replace. And as you can see here, there are actually holes that can tell you if it's full or not. I wish they kind of wish they were numbered, but that's fine. You know me. Alright, so let's do some shooting and see how it is. Alright, so as you guys can see, you might make your argument here that 380 is not enough because it barely turns those metal plates over there. but I do love the gun. I mean it's very smooth. First of all, the slide, it feels really good. It's fairly easy to rack. It does have some resistance to it, which actually helps whenever you're shooting it. When it comes to recoil, obviously. And I think my favorite part here, and I want to double check that. There we go. A little bit of a hiccup there whenever it comes, so you have to make sure you push it in. I have confirmed it. My favorite part on this gun, I think, is the trigger. The trigger feels just beautiful. It has just enough of that travel where you get to the position, you know that this is where it's gonna go, and that, you know what, it's never too late to double check. All right. So you have probably about 2 millimeters of light travel. There's a little bit of a more travel distance, probably about 4 or 5 millimeters, so it's a little bit more. And then there's a very nice and crisp snap, and it really feels good. I think I got it now. Alright, so a few things that I wanted to point out here. Single level action, single, whatever you double check now from here. Single action. And then you have the double action once you engage and disengage the safety. So because your safety locks the hammer in place. Once you disengage the safety, you still have it in place. So now obviously you have more pull on the trigger, double action. About this much of trouble, and then the snap. Probably something that you will spend some time adjusting to on this gun, or the sides. Take a look at this. as you can see, it is a little bit different compared to your standard posts, front one and the back one matching. Here we have the dot that is actually supposed to be sitting just above all of it, just above the rear post, the rear side over here, like so on the target. Really, once you shoot it quite a few times, a couple of times, it should be good. Something to get adjusted to. And another thing here, because of the way the slide is designed, as you can see, it's very small, it's very compact. It's thin, there's barely anything to it. In fact, it's aluminum alloy for extra lightness. But with that obviously comes your grip serrations here in this part. As you can see, the area is fairly thin. Just something for you to point out. So for some of you guys with big fingers, big hands, it might be a little bit tough to get a good grip on it. But because the slide is fairly light, it's pretty good, it works. So overall, pretty good gun. Definitely like it. Probably my favorite part is the trigger. $7.99 currently retail. You can probably find it a bit cheaper here and there. But Beretta, look at it.